Hello there and welcome back to my Spanish Empire. We finally have Quinine unlocked and so we are going to start colonizing. But first let me just update you on what has been happening. We have snaked our way up through Central America, making dominions of Costa Rica, Nicaragua and Honduras. These nations have a big base of people who are not discriminated against, who are migrating over to not only us but our other friendly nations. Which is good. It's helping us grow some population there. We also went for Santo Domingo here, which is the Spanish-speaking half of the Haitian island. However, the Spanish-speaking people are leaving. I'm thinking that I'll try to develop this island here as a sort of social experiment to see what is better between Spanish Haiti and French Haiti. I'm sure that despite the population difference, ours will come out on top. I've already commissioned some steel mills to come here and really pump up the quality of life for the people living there. I'm sure it will see lots of migration to fill the job roles there as well. What I'm about to do is enact the banning of slavery as well. But let me first have a look at establishing colonies. I would like to take some of these islands over here. Now, how about Bougainville and Kanak? How fast do these colonies want to grow? 1,000 on days. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at just these two. I don't want to be overstretched and have them take 10,000 days, and then somebody else comes over and splits the island. At least this way, I might get 2 entire colonies. They are, however, cut-offs. We are going to have to commission a couple of ports there. Might take a little while for them to be built up, but once they are, they will be great. Let's go ahead and put them to the front of our list. Awesome. They will only take 15 weeks and we get back to growing more administrative buildings and textile mills and steel mills and tools workshops and everything else we have been commissioning here. I'm not sure there's been too many other laws passed. Oh no, there was. I switched National Guard so that the landed gentry would like me a bit more, and that extra opinion with them is what's led me to being able to pass the banning of slavery. Sort of like a compromise. I give them a National Guard, they give me the abolition of slavery. I think that worked very well. What we're going to be doing in this episode though is I want to force Morocco to be in my trade union. So I'm going to declare a war to make them a dominion. It's not that much in for me, but it does bring an extra 3 million people into my nation. I already have a port city here. I don't want to take this land personally. It's all Moroccan, and I don't think these people will be accepted for at least until the late game. Maybe then I can try and steal province from them or such. But for now, I'm just going to try and make them a dominion. Nobody should get involved. I have quite low infamy at the moment. It's only adding 14, so we should be pretty safe here. It looks like it. I've managed to avoid people getting involved mostly. There was Brazil with the Uruguay. Britain did threaten with one of the wars around here. Was it New Granada one? I can't remember exactly. The US has completely imploded. This here is the United Scientific Associations. I have no idea what that means, but good for them. Scientology is in power. That's my headcanon anyway. But still, we have made this front line here, so let's go ahead and get some of the armies. I have built a few more barracks to increase the army size. I haven't increased the general size, so there's not a huge increase in the amount of men I have available right now, but I do have the extra buildings if I do need them in the future. We have also entered into a defensive pact with Portugal. They offered it to me and I accepted it. I would like their land at some point. Oh, I could actually try and get them in a trade union. Well, let's form an alliance. And then let's go for a customs union. That is one way of getting them into my sphere. They might not be directly one of my friends, but they will be in a trade union. Excellent. I will have to use an obligation to do that, but we will do so. We will get the Portuguese involved. That doesn't add them to my war, does it? No, I wouldn't have thought so. Is there anything else I would like? War reparations, I don't really need this, but I could get them to revoke the claim. I don't see any reason to though, so we'll just leave it as that. Portugal has joined us. That is terrific. That's an extra 6.5 million people in our trade union selling us goods, buying our goods. Pretty sure I just got quite a bump in my GDP as well. We are slowly increasing our standard of living, but other countries are doing it faster. We've actually slipped down to 74th, and our population is steadily growing with the siphoning of South Americans and Central Americans. So it's going very well there. I will in the future try to make it easier for... Oh, trade agreement, yes. We have a trade agreement with Britain, France, and Austria now, which is great. What as I was trying to say, we will be... In fact, I forgot what I was trying to say. Oh, I will be trying to make it easier for other people to migrate. I will be trying to discriminate a lot less. And hopefully it comes through. With the power here, I'm not exactly sure what increases the colonizational power. I think it's base population in accepted regions. So once this is accepted, it will help a little bit, but really not much at all. Are you already accepted? Yes, you're an incorporated state. Excellent. So there's an extra few people there. Actually, people are migrating there. Awesome. Awesome. All this should not take too long taking over Morocco and enforcing them to be part of my trade union and pay me diplomatic pacts. Diplomatic pacts are... Do they have... Oh, it's just a diplomatic pact, but it will be a tithe. They will be paying a tax to me for protection, and that will go towards funneling more construction sector production. Excellent. Central banking. I'm sure we needed that. That's not something I can do. No, I can't do public traded yet. I'm trying to improve my military. I haven't even done general staff yet. So that is the next thing. Then we'll do a few here. I don't have railways either, but we do have quinine, and so we are colonizing, which is always fun. It might be faster if I were to actually send my military around to naval invade, because these guys do take a bit of time. We'll see who's going to go for an invasion there, and then what we'll do is we'll tell our navy, this one here, to do a naval invasion of Fez from the other side. Take these guys. We don't need them on the front line. That's probably going to make this war go a lot faster. It's 6 weeks out of their way, but I'm sure they will not have any issues landing on the other side. Well, we have their army distracted over here. We might even get there first. In fact, I actually forgot to set a strategic target of their capital, but we're already going in that direction anyway, so I doubt I've missed out on too much. We will land there with the fleet and be happy. I really don't like this. I don't like how the British still have Gibraltar. We will get rid of them from here at some point. I'm still a bit too weak to go against the British. I think the tactic would be to ally the French, which wouldn't be out of the question, I don't think. Yes. In the future, we'll be able to ally the French, and then we will use them against the British, and I will retake Gibraltar, but also perhaps these areas here and some of the Caribbean would be very good. And they've actually stalled us with their navy. Not for long, though. We have now landed. Terrific. After capturing Morocco, though, I think I'm going to snake up a bit more into these regions. And if the US is going to stay relatively weak, I might try and invade over there, but I do need to start focusing on getting some higher paid jobs here, get my GDP per capita way up, and also my standard of living way up. We should be in the top 10 of nations. We're 6th for total, but we should be in the top 10 for quality of life as well. And through our construction of high-paying jobs, we will get that. Excellent. Both of the front lines have joined up. Morocco will soon see the light and join us. At the moment, I have not made any pushes into Africa or Asia. Although, would you count this as Asia push now? I was thinking about somewhere like Siam or Vietnam, but it's not where I want to focus just yet. I have been focusing entirely around here, as you can see. Argentina, I'm just going to let them keep growing, but I will be going for both them and Chile at some point. What is this? These fools would like to try and kick up a fuss about slavery. Oh, that's not good. I'm trying my best to not upset you. I gave you what I thought was a fair compromise of giving you the National Guard, but no, you've decided instead we're going to have a bit of a fuss. Now hopefully it does not progress too fast, because this... It has to go to a ascent and then get past. It's quite a bit away. Awesome, Morocco is now forced to be in our market. That might hurt their GDP, but I think it will actually make it better. Ah, I cannot get over these guys to help me out here. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame. Oh well. Oh, that will actually do for that video, but let's see what happens here first. It's not that big of a movement at all. I think I will fight the Civil War to get rid of the slavery if it were to arise. Oh, that's actually quite a bit. 23%. Let's see what we can do here. Troops Panama have reported more and more confrontations with belligerent mobs. Order of withdrawal, I suppose. Void of law for 2 years. That doesn't sound great. Now this at 28%. I am not happy at all. But that'll do for this episode. If there was a civil war, I'm sure it'll make some great content. Thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying this campaign. Of course, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.